Yeah, I know. I know. One thing about technology, it will technology. Technical issues in the background. You're trying to connect this and you're connecting that, and nothing is connecting. And somebody, please, can you tell me why did YouTube made it so near impossible to go live on their own platform when you are using desktop? I don't get it because I'm using free version of StreamYard and I've run out of hours. There's 20 hours you are given in a month to go live. I know there are a lot of people waiting for me on YouTube on the other side. I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm so sorry. I really am sorry. You're just gonna have to see this live stream because I know you're waiting. You are waiting on the other side. I tried. I've been trying since 4:30 and it's just not happening. And YouTube just needs to make it as easy as StreamYard to go live. StreamYard is just 3 clicks and you are live. With YouTube, you need to connect this and connect that. And like, why? I just want to go live on the platform without using any software. Just YouTube feature. There's too many buttons in front of you. You're like, okay, you are seeing URLs, you are seeing key, like what on earth, YouTube? Honestly speaking, can you make your dashboard to go live simple? Simple. It's easy on mobile, but it's tough on desktop. Honestly speaking, I cannot have spent almost how many minutes? 45, 47 minutes trying to learn this, not even learn to go live. Just go live and done. That's what StreamYard does. That's why I love StreamYard so much. But now I've run out of hours, guys. I've run out of hours because with the free version, you are given 20 hours a month. And they sent a message when I went through and they said you are running out of your hours. I was like, oh, then it's time to switch to YouTube. I need to start using YouTube platform. My goodness, I even forgot that today's Friday. I thought today was Thursday. What happened to Thursday? What happened to Thursday, people? Casey, you cannot be telling me today's Friday. No ways. You can't tell me today's Friday. When? How? Johnny? Wow. Where have I been? Have I been this busy? Because work things as yeah, Zakala. Zakala at work. And then then I have to come here. Zakala to technology. No, don't laugh at me, Casey. I promise you, I didn't know today was Friday. Do you understand how happy I would have been this morning when I woke up thinking, oh, today's Friday? Because I would have seriously woken up with a good mood. Yeah, but it's Friday today. And I wasted the entire day thinking today is Thursday. Anyways, guys, I think without wasting too much time that's already been wasted, let's get to today's business. And we are talking about YouTube monetization. This is a question that I get asked a lot. Hey, Clantis, how do you get monetized? Or how do you make money on YouTube? I want to make money on YouTube, but I don't know how. How is it that YouTube you can make money and you have other people that will come and say you need to stop lying to people, you don't make money on YouTube? And I'm like, which planet do you come from? To even confidently with your chest tell me that I'm lying to people that they can make money on YouTube. Then when you start opening your own YouTube channel, you don't come back and say, oh, Clantis, listen, I have my own YouTube channel. Now I understand what do you mean that you make money on YouTube. People are making millions, literally of dollars, literally, on YouTube, literally. What's with the literally? Literally. And I want you to do the same thing. I want you and me to do the same thing. The whole point of this channel is to create YouTube millionaires as well. Anyways, let's get to it. I have my notes right here. Whenever I'm looking down, just know that I'm trying to remind myself of the pointers that we are going to talk about. Everything I'm going to say here, guys, is imperative that you listen attentively and also jot down, even if you are monetized, because there are monetization changes, by the way. You know how YouTube, you wake up one morning, things have changed. And I keep up with the updates. I'm always on the updates. So if you're thinking, nah, I'm monetized, I'm good, this life is not for me, you are wrong. You are 100% wrong. I can tell you that. Okay, because there have been updates that are taking place. There's another update that, in fact, this one is something that I learned on my own, particularly the frequently asked question by people are freaking out as well is after the 365 days, what happened? So let's start here, guys. Do you get paid by YouTube? The answer is no. You don't get paid by YouTube. You get paid by Google. Understand that first. You get paid by Google. Google and YouTube are one and the same thing. The financial side of YouTube is taken care of by Google. That is why the first thing that you need to have when you are going to monetize a YouTube channel is to have a Google AdSense. Google Ad, like Google, okay, you know how to spell Google, right? AdSense is AdSense, like, ad and sense, but it's one word. That is what we get paid by. When our YouTube checks come into our bank account, the notification will say payment from Google. That's what it says. It says payment from Google. It doesn't say payment from YouTube. So that's the first thing that you need to understand about our payment on YouTube. It comes from Google, even though we create YouTube videos and post our videos on YouTube. Right? Now, YouTube has its own policies and Google AdSense has its own policy. We are going to discuss all of that, but I want to start first with YouTube before we get to Google AdSense. Okay? So, you start a YouTube channel. As I said, if you have a Google account, you automatically have a YouTube channel, right? So now you have to work your way to monetization. Now, what is required of you in order for you to get monetized on YouTube? There are two requirements. The second one is kind of split into two, but it's one off, right? The first thing that you need to acquire this milestone called 1,000 subscribers. Now, 1,000 subscribers has no condition. It doesn't matter how long you get to the 1,000 subscribers or how short you get to the 1,000 subscribers. However, the second requirement is for you to also build 4,000 watch hours. That's 240,000 minutes. I think 4,000 hours sounds much better than 240,000 minutes. That's a lot. And now there's a condition attached to the 4,000 hours of watch time. That is, you must have accumulated these 4,000 hours of watch time within 365 days. If you open a YouTube channel in 2024, that means there's an extra day, which is 366 days. Okay? Must, because once the 366 days in the context of 2024 expires in 2025, let's say you open your channel on the 1st of January 2024, your 365 days will expire in January the 3rd, no, the 4th of 2025, because you're still given 48 hours thereafter. Maybe you can do some little magic. So on the 4th of January 2025, that's when your 366 days expire. Then what happens thereafter? But before we get there, let's go to the second requirement, which is, like I said, is split into two. Or you must have 1,000 subscribers and 10 million YouTube short valid public views within 90 days. So to monetize a YouTube channel, 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, or 1,000 subscribers and 10 million YouTube Shorts public views within 90 days. The 4,000 hours within 366 days since it's 2024. Okay? Now, what happens if you do not reach the 366 days after starting a YouTube channel and uploading videos? Basically, what will happen is your hours that you have accumulated all these months, though all 12 months, will start dropping. They don't reset to zero, but they start dropping by 11 hours per 48 hours. Now, this is where I'm getting a lot of the. If you look at my Instagram DMs, it's filled with people asking me why my watch time is decreasing. And the first question I ask, how long have you been YouTubing? When did you start YouTubing? They will say, oh, I started a year ago. Okay, is it beyond 365 days now? They will say, yes, it's now 3 months into when I started my YouTube channel. And I'm like, that's exactly the reason why your watch hours are beginning to drop because you did not meet the 365-day deadline after uploading videos on your channel. Even if you're not uploading videos on your channel, the fact of the matter that you open a YouTube channel and now you have 365 days, and after 365 days, you have accumulated any hours, they will begin to drop once they expire. Okay. So to avoid the decrease of your watch time or the 4,000 hours of watch time is to ensure that you are always uploading. However, because the content that you've been creating that has failed you to accumulate the 4,000 hours of watch time, guess what it's time for you to do? It's not for you to stiffen your neck and keep posting the same thing that failed to create you the 4,000 hours of watch time. It's time to pivot. It's time to look at other things that you are still passionate about, that you can still talk about, and also make sure that people out there are searching for it on YouTube. That is why it's important that you niche. Some people think, oh no, because I have a YouTube channel, I'm a celebrity now and I'm gonna post whatever I like. No, it doesn't work like that. What is all of I'm being a Gen Z, okay? So forgive me. I hang out with a lot of Gen Zs at work. The point I'm trying to make is, in fact, this is just not a point, it's a fact. YouTube is a search engine. When I come on here and say niche down, I'm simply saying to you that you need to create content that people are searching for. I saw, I think it was Mutle who was sharing that she utilized the search bar just to test what I was saying, and she was cooking, and she utilized one of the topics that she had searched. It might be, I think it was Mutle. If it's not Moshe, I please forgive me if you're somebody else. You're just sharing with me that she utilized one of the drop results, and then what happened? That particular video blew up. She used those keywords that popped up and used it as a video title, cooking something, and that video just took off. Why? Because she created a searchable content. That is what people are searching. And you must also look the number of searches. Once that what do you call it, the search bar shows you the variety of topics under what you have searched for. Look how many times each of those searches have. You'll see some that says 10 million search. Others have 500,000 search. Others will say 1 million search. What's the best thing for you to do? Hello, go for the one that has the highest and also the lowest, right? Because the highest, of course, the competition is too high for you to feature in and get the views. Instead, go for the one that is a little bit low, maybe around 200,000 times people have been searching for this particular topic on YouTube. Take that title, make it your, put it on your video. Boom, you get 200,000 views out of that video. Pick up probably 10,000 subscribers. So stop stiffening your neck and keep what do you call it, vlogging where people don't know you because you failed in the last 365 days to convince people to watch you. How you do your day, how you and little Johnny go to school, and how little Johnny is sick today, and how little Johnny, which by the way, you shouldn't be putting little Johnny on your videos. We get it that you think it's about you when it's actually YouTube is not about you if you're a YouTuber. You don't feature anywhere. YouTube caters to its users, and its users are the viewers, not you, the content creator. So if you failed in the last 365 days to convince anybody to watch you, pivot, Go to the YouTube search bar and then start typing things that you are good at, that you can talk about the whole day, all night, all year, all many years to come. And evergreen content. Can you imagine if Mute typed how to make a sponge cake? Yeah, I like sponge cakes. That's why I like making that example. How to make a sponge cake. That video is relevant today, tomorrow, and million years to come, because there will always be somebody who wants to learn how to bake a sponge cake. Evergreen content. That is what YouTube pushes, right? That's how you grow your YouTube channel to where you want it to be. Yes, I must say, education niche takes forever. In case you're like, but your channel is not growing, what are you talking about? I'm in the education niche, and I understand that the education niche takes time. You could be good at what you do, and you could be valuable to anybody that clicks and watch your videos. They walk away satisfied and things simplify, because I like to simplify things. I like to speak in a layman's language. I can speak my university languages if I wanted to, but no, I understand that not everybody that comes to YouTube want to go down to the dictionary or watch my videos with the dictionary. What is he talking about when he said trajectory? Instead of says the outlay or the outplan. What's so difficult to say something like that? Or the results or prediction. So I like it to be nice and simple so that everybody understands me when I say what I say on my video. Same thing with you. I've seen some people with very bombastic video titles, and you're like, hey man, what does this even mean? And then people, they keep it moving. It doesn't matter how highly educated they are. The first thing that they see, and in most cases, people will say you are being pretentious. Why couldn't you say something much simpler to that difficult word that you put under your titles? So the next tip I'm giving you, as you are building to the 4,000 hours of watch time, make your titles simple to read and understand. Don't go bombastic on people, because they'll give you that bombastic side eye as well, like ciao, bye. You get what I'm saying? So your 300, your 4,000 hours of watch time or your 10 million views shorts, you got that with your life. If that doesn't work, pivot, meaning change from what you're usually doing to something else. That doesn't mean now what you are doing is confusing the algorithm. When you're confusing or diluting the algorithm, is when you have multiple topics on your channel. One morning you're doing vlogs, the next morning you're doing how to, the next day you're talking about finance, the other video is this and that. That's how you confuse the algorithm. But if you have a main niche that failed to get you the 4,000 hours of watch time within a year, then you introduce a second one. That doesn't mean you have abandoned this one. You just parked it. Like, oh, okay, let's park you for an, sorry, let's park you, let's park you for a second, right? And then let me focus on this pivoted topic. And you push this topic until you get to 4,000 hours, all the way till you are monetized. And then when you're monetized, then you can wake this second, the main. And that way you can move with both this way. If you look at my channel, I speak about three topics, but they fall under one umbrella, which is finance. I talk about business, I talk about YouTube, and I talk about finances. So the algorithm is not confused, because opening a YouTube channel is a business. Talking about business is business, and talking about money is under that umbrella. Okay. So when I move like that. That way the algorithm knows that, okay, he's talking about. And then now and again in the blue moon that I see, I would vlog if I'm invited to an event. I will vlog it. But the vlogs are not something that are prevalent and competing with my main niche. I don't know if you guys are getting me there. And sometimes you'll find that your vlogs are the ones that are performing much better than your ordinary videos. Sometimes it's an indication for you to do what? Maybe pivot to vlogging, because people clearly they resonate with your vlogs rather than they're resonating with your main niche. It's okay to do that. It's very much okay. So now that we've moved away from the two requirements, to monetize your YouTube channel on YouTube, monetization basically means making money on YouTube or YouTube paying you for making content, right? That's what it means. Now let's go to the your account, meaning your Google account or your YouTube channel. It's important that you turned on all verification. The two-step verification must be turned on, otherwise you are not going to be eligible for monetization. Now, how do you check that? Go to your YouTube studio, go to settings. I hope you guys are writing these notes. Go to, even if you are monetized and you're not quite sure, because this can affect you at a later stage in case some of the features are turned off. And go to settings. From settings, go under. Okay, there will be a left drop bar. There's going to be general. Go to the second one. I can't remember what it's called. The second one, and then diagram is going to pop. Go to advanced, and then everything must say it must be green. There are three, what do you call this? Like almost like content of table of content. All of them must be green. If they are all green, that means you are good to go. Okay, you are good to be eligible for monetization and making money on YouTube. So two-step verification, make sure it's turned on. All right, that's very important. The fourth thing, your channel must also be in good standing. Okay, make sure that your channel does not have copyright strikes or copyright claims. However, before you were like, what copyright claims? Like, no, no, no. Copyright claims do not negatively affect your monetization eligibility. But it's important that you must have it in the head, back of your head, that someday the artist might decide to actually strike what called your video, and then want to get a strike on your, I mean, a claim. No, wait, I'm confusing myself. There's YouTube strike, there's copyright strike, and then there's copyright claim. A copyright strike is negative to your eligibility. However, you are only allowed one, I think, copyright strike to be eligible. But if there are two, you are in the danger zone. So chances are, which I'm going to talk about channel review. I'll park this one for now. Then there is copyright claim. Copyright claim is where the artist is saying, okay, this is my music. So someday when you are monetized and you are making money out of that video where you are playing the music as your background music, that video, every time it makes money, that money does not come to you. It goes to the artist. Hence it's called copyright claim. You don't get a cent out of that money. All the ads that play on that particular video goes to the artist. And I always say, imagine you post a video and you are playing copyrighted music, but it's a copyright claim. And that particular video makes like 20 billion views. And we are talking probably close to like some millions of dollars. None of it is coming to you. It's going to the artist. So what's the best thing to do? Not to use copyrighted music. Whether the copyright itself is not doesn't negatively affect your channel. What I usually do, I don't even private that video. I just delete it. Like off my platform, go away. And I know that I always say do not delete videos on your channel and do not delete videos on your channel. For me, it's just that I don't want to deal with accidents in the future where the video itself, because this is technology we're dealing with, it might actually turn itself on and then that video pops and makes billions of views and none of those dollars are coming to me. It's going to the artist. So be careful with that one as well. Okay, please be careful. So let's see. Now, what makes your channel to be eligible? Again, free copyrights, free copyright claims. Also, the YouTube community guidelines are followed. Please, whatever you do, YouTubers, read the YouTube community guidelines. A lot of you are making so many mistakes on your channel. Do not use your head and think, oh, I can get away. You are not going to get away with it. Puluku, I'm going to shout you out on that one. Remember, you wanted to sing. I did a little bit of research. Can you imagine that if you sing out words as well, that's still copyrighted? Yep. Just singing lyrics, a cappella style, boom, copyright. So don't hum a hymn of a popular song. Don't sing it, just the words without the instrument. Don't play the instruments. Don't play the popular song, the original one itself. Don't do it. Don't use your head and think I can get away. Maybe I can. Don't do it. Don't do it. And when something happens to you, I would send you back to this live and say, go back there. I'm not surprised. Don't do it. Anything. Same goes with your background. Make sure that your background does not have popular art because most popular art, like having the Mona Lisa hanging in the background, that's copyrighted material. You can get a strike for that or a claim for that. So make sure that your background where you film, there is nothing that might give you a copyright situation or makes your channel ineligible for monetization. Make sure all your background is clean. It's just white walls. If it's white walls, if it's just your living room, let it be, or your kitchen, whatever. No popular pictures or paintings that must be hanging behind you, whether it's original or not original. That's still copyrighted material. Don't have a Van Gogh, don't have a Da Vinci, or not Da Vinci, what am I saying? Yeah, you know, all those people. Don't have them in the background. Copyrighted material. Don't hum, don't sing a cappella, don't sing the words. Just if you feel like you want to sing, sing in your head, or when you are done with your with taping your videos. Okay. Uh, Now your eligibility again comes after you've reached the 1,000 subscribers and the 4,000 hours of watch time, or 1,000 subscribers and 10 million YouTube Shorts view within 90 days. Okay, then you're eligible for monetization. What happens once you are eligible? YouTube will send you an email inviting you to join the YouTube Partner Program. We are still on YouTube, not Google AdSense yet. YouTube will send you an email. Sometimes YouTube doesn't send that email. It's you who would have to go to the monetization icon. It's a dollar sign. That's the monetization icon. Click on it and see. If you're not going to see a message on top, which it would have been an email to you inviting you to join the YouTube Partner Program. Now that's celebration. You are now, congratulations, you are one of the 1% of people that started YouTube channels and you got to the 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. Your hard work is about to pay off. But what you need to do is to apply for YouTube Partner Program. It's either you will find it in the YouTube monetization icon where you can click to apply for monetization and then click to apply for Google AdSense. Some people like myself, I did it before I even got monetized. I went to Google, I just typed Google AdSense, and then Google AdSense information came up, clicked on it, and then I filled in the Google AdSense application form. The Google AdSense application form, you just fill in, there are some information that you will fill in. Some of the other information you will fill in when YouTube requests those information from you, like your bank account as well as your tax information. That only comes once you are monetized and accepted into the YouTube Partner Program. Now, speaking of being accepted into the YouTube Partner Program, that doesn't mean because you're eligible, you can be accepted into the YouTube, what do you call this, YouTube Partner Program. It means the first thing that's going to happen after applying for monetization, YouTube will review your channel. That's the first thing. And this could take up to 6 weeks to a month. I mean, 6 weeks, sometimes to about 3 months. But these days, I have seen people's review take literally 24 hours, 48 hours at most. So this is a human being. It's not the robot, the algorithm that is going to review your channel. It's a human being who will sit down and watch all of your videos. But I don't think they watch all of your videos. I think they do it in three tiers. This is just me. I'm not saying it is the correct information. I think what they look for, they go to your to three most popular videos. That's what they will watch. And then they will go to the medium popular videos. They watch all of those, and then they go to three recently uploaded videos. Now, when they watch your video, let's say they watch all your videos, they must not come across a video that deemed to have violated any of the YouTube policies, whether it's community guidelines or whether it is Google AdSense policies or whether it is copyright policy or advertiser friendly policy or copper policy. Yeah, they got all those policies, and there's many others as well that I haven't mentioned. They look at each video, it aligned with all of those YouTube policies. If all of your videos are aligned with the YouTube policies, then when you come back, maybe the following day to check your status with your eligibility, and then where it says channel review is green, meaning done, and it's green, you're good. Now, the next step is Google. Now, who's going to review that your channel overall it is in line with Google AdSense policy. Now, let's talk about this because many people make the mistake of opening a more than one Google AdSense account. You are only allowed one Google AdSense account. Please listen to me to this because people make mistakes with this one, and it's difficult to remove the other ones if you open more than one. Very, very difficult. It's very frustrating process that takes forever. Have one Google AdSense. Now, with this one Google AdSense, it doesn't mean how many channels you open. When they monetize, they get monetized under this one Google AdSense account. Okay. Now, what Google will do will check if your videos and your channel as a whole. Now, when we talk about your channel as a whole, if you are dressed skimpily, like in bikinis, and you are naked up, and you have some gestures and gyrations on your videos, that is advertiser friendly content violation. That means no advertiser will want to advertise on your channel where you are half naked or where on your videos you are twerking. They'll be like, no, thanks. Thank you. Ain't doing that. So it's important that when you present yourself as you, the YouTuber, you are well dressed, well put together, presentable. Secondly, what comes out of your mouth is also important. If you are mother F this, F bomb that, B this, all those sort of stuff, you have violated the advertiser friendly content policy. You are not eligible for monetization. They will send your application back and they'll say, find those videos, YouTube, the AdSense, the Google AdSense policy. I hope we understand each other about that. So the point that I'm trying to make, if you know somewhere in your videos you throw profanity, you swear, you curse, go and private those videos now before you even. I know when you private, you lose the hours as well. Go private those videos and then rebuild the hours that you've lost out of the videos that you already privated. Okay, start on a clean slate. If you swear on your videos, this is then YouTube. I think at some point it kind of like became a little lenient when it came to profanity, especially the use of F bombs and the B word. They are saying on the policy the first 30 seconds of your videos say nothing that suggests profanity. The first 30 seconds, do not swear on your videos. You know why? That's because when you turn on a YouTube video, guess what happens? You see two ads. That's the first thing that you will see. Two ads will play. After the two ads has played, then the video begins. So no advertiser wants to associate the adverts that played in the beginning of the video with that profanity in the first 30 seconds. I hope you understand me. Now, where you can start using profanity is after the 30 seconds. Even there as well, your profanity must not be rolling like this. This no, that video is no longer advertiser friendly content. However, YouTube says when you are going to use profanity, it must be for emphasis. For example, like in true crime, sometimes there is a serial killer that was so brutal, and the only way you can describe him is to say, this mother, he's such a brutal human being. That is emphasis on trying to describe what I feel about the serial killer. You understand what I'm saying? And it ends there. It must not now be a thing. Then your video is eligible for ads and you'll get the green icon, not the yellow icon. Those are the other stuff we'll talk about at some other start at other stage. What is yellow icon and what is green icon and what is the red icon? I think self-explanatory if you are thinking about red, stop, orange, then green, everything is great, right? So now that your channel is being reviewed by YouTube, everything is green, and then Google AdSense has reviewed your channel as well as the videos and seen that okay, none of these videos violates the Google AdSense policy. Then you are accepted into the YouTube Partner Program. Then YouTube sends you an email to congratulate you that you have been accepted into the YouTube Partner Program. Now, what this means, it means now you can go and turn on monetization on all of your videos. That means all your videos are good to place ads on them. So you go to your YouTube studio, go to content, and then sometimes it's automatic. Some you have to do it manually. But these days it is automatic. But here's the tip as well I'm going to give you. Just because you click the automatic turn on monetization, still go checking videos one by one to see if all of them have the green dollar icon, right? Because sometimes others will not pick up that they'll not get the command to turn on monetization. So go check which videos. I'm telling you, you'll find that 3 or 4 or 5 videos did not monetize. And what if those videos they blow up? And then you keep wondering, but then why my monetization is so small? That's because you did not turn on monetization on those videos. So go and check each and every one of them if the green icon is turned on. Okay. So you are now a partner program. However, if there have been violations of the YouTube policy, then you will get an email rejecting you and they will invite you to apply again after 30 days. So that means you're going to have to wait for 30 days. In these 30 days, it's your job to look for that video or videos that got you not to be accepted into the YouTube Partner Program. Because YouTube doesn't tell you which video that basically got you rejected from monetization. So go and check. Maybe sometimes you'll find that you have reused content. Sometimes you will find that there's a child in the one of the videos. If there's not a child in the video, maybe a child is in distress, or maybe there is a shocking type of content where Igazi is shown. You see why I had to do that? Because those are things that are not allowed on YouTube to say from monetization, eligibility. So all of those things that you have to now examine each and every one of those videos. Any video that you suspect that it might be the reason why you were rejected, remove it. Basically, private it. You private it. Yeah, private it. Let's see what happens when you apply again. However, if you are rejected for the second time, The next time you'll be eligible to try again is 90 days. So if you are rejected the first time and they gave you 30 days, and then once your 30 days has expired and then you apply again and there are still violations that you may have committed, then in the next 90 days you can apply again. So I hope we don't find ourselves in that situation, guys. Please, whatever you do not do that. Okay. Now spoken about the channel review and Google AdSense review. Let's talk about what is there. Okay, I already said that from the point of L will start show. Okay, yeah, like I said, you turn on your ads on your videos, and that's when you start making money. Now, when you put on ads before, we had the option of choosing where these ads should play. Do you want what do you call this? The ads that play in the beginning, or the ads that play in the middle, which is mid-roll ads, or the ads that play in the end. So it's up to you how your financial situation is. But of course, we always advise that turn them all, every one of them, turn them all. That means when people when they click on your videos, they see the first two ads, and then they will also see mid-roll ads, that ads play inside the video, and they also see that two ads that plays at the end of your video. And then the other thing as well, you should choose whether the video should be clickable or non-clickable. These days we don't have that control anymore. YouTube, what it does now is, if you are a viewer that always skips ads, what YouTube does now, it does not send you skippable ads anymore, because they already know that you are going to skip. However, when they show you ads, they're going to show you the ads that you can't click off, like skip. You are forced to watch the ad all the way to the end. That is for the people that skip the ads. But if you don't skip the ads, YouTube will send you both skippable and non-skippable ads as a viewer. I'm sure you have seen those type of ads before. Now, another thing that you need to understand, not all of your videos, not all of your videos you will see ads on, or people will see ads on. Sometimes it will depend on the location. If you're, let's say you're talking about finances, for example, like personal finance or how to save money, maybe that particular video is not going to be shown in Zimbabwe or Malawi, but it will be shown in Kenya and Nigeria. Why is it not shown in Malawi and Zimbabwe? Might be because of the economic situation in those countries at the moment, versus Kenya and Nigeria, where they are developing countries. Obviously, in the first world countries, they are going to show ads because advertisers would have ran to your video, because you're talking about finances, pump money into that particular video and show those ads to the first world people. Because they got money, they got disposable income. And so to place ads, they'll be to put ads there, and then they will play in those particular countries versus in Malawi, Zambia, or Zimbabwe. I hope we understand each other there. So that's why sometimes you'll find that your CPM, we'll talk about CPM, what that is, RPM, what that is, because all of these things play a role in your monetization and earnings. So the ads, I hope you understand how they are done. Okay. There are skippable ads now and non-skippable ads, and ads can play pre-roll, mid-roll, and post-roll. Okay. Then we go to, once now you are accepted into the YouTube Partner Program and ads are playing on your videos. This means now each ad that plays, YouTube takes 45% of the ad revenue. You, as a content creator, you take 55% of the ad revenue. What am I talking about here? I'm talking about the amount of money that advertisers are willing to pay. That is per 1,000 views. there's a term for that called CPM. CPM basically means cost per miller. Miller, from what I understand, is a Latin word that means 1,000. Okay? So cost per 1,000 views. Now, depending on the topic that your channel is about, your CPM is allocated accordingly. If you talk about finances, of course, your CPM is the highest on YouTube. That is finance, that is insurance, that is real estate, that is business, that is education, that is also what else am I missing? There are about six of them. All right. Those are the highest paying CPMs. They can pay as much as $15 per 1,000 views. Why entertainment, vlogs, fashion, they CPM are on the lower end of the paying content on YouTube. Technology, car review or automobile review, what else? Travel vlogs, travel. Those are what you would call middle income on YouTube. All right. So they have various what it calls amounts of money with entertainment as well as vlogs and fashion. The CPMs can range between $2 to at least $5 per CPM. Okay, all of that you have to compensate with views in order to make enough money on the platform. All right, so that is the CPM. So let's say you are talking about finance on your channel, then the advertisers, because it's a high-end niche, they will all trip over themselves trying to bid to run ads on your YouTube video because we are talking about ads. And most of these videos are going to be placed in your so-called first world countries where the money is at, because they want to place these services, financial services or products in front of people that have money who may consider to purchase these services and products from them, right? And you, as a content creator, you are smiling all the way to the bank. So now that CPM I'm talking about, you share it with YouTube. YouTube takes 45% of the CPM, and then you remain with 55% of the CPM. Now, what you remain with, the 55% is called an RPM. That is revenue per miller, revenue per 1,000 views. This is the money you take that comes into your account on the 21st of every month from YouTube. Because we live outside of the United States of America, we only get to see the money come into our accounts on the 23rd, the latest the 25th. Because our Reserve Bank needs to make sure that we are not participating in illegal financial activities. So that is why we get it 3 to 4, 5 days after it's been paid on the 21st. I hope we understand each other. I'm not seeing any comments. Are you guys following what I'm saying? Please, I want to see that you guys understand what I'm saying. Please, because this is important, very important. Now, of course, like I said, CPMs are also driven or they are affected by variety of factors as well. So let's say you are an entertainment channel in Malawi. I'm sorry, Malawians, if you're watching. It's just that this is practical example. You are a YouTuber in Malawi. Number one, I forgot to mention this. In order for you to be eligible for monetization, you must live in YPP, meaning YouTube Partner Program countries, where YouTube Partner Program is rolled out there. Because there are some countries where I know that Botswana and Namibia, that's a non-YouTube Partner Program country. They don't place ads on any of the YouTubers that live in Botswana as well as Namibia. Correct me if I'm wrong, if you're from Botswana or you're from Namibia. So you must live in those countries where YouTube partner program is rolled out to. Okay, South Africa, we have YPP. Nigeria has YPP. Kenya has YPP. Ghana has YPP. The northern African countries, they also have YPP. Let's see, what else? Where else am I living? Rwanda, I think they do have YPP as well. Tanzania, they have YPP as well. YPP is YouTube Partner Program, in case you are wondering. So that means YouTube does place ads on videos of YouTubers that live in those countries. So it's important that location is imperative. Now, with CPM, once again, they are affected by YPP. Now, let me leave Malawi because I don't think they play ads there as well. Let's go to Kenya. Now, Kenya's CPM is already low. Okay, I think it's like $2 per 1,000. I'm not. I stand corrected, but please, I do have a video on the channel where I tell you CPM per country. That video has flags. The thumbnail has flags. You can check that video and see how much CPM or how much money you would make if you lived in this country doing YouTube. That includes South Africa. I think South Africa's CPM is $10. But this $10 is for the high-end CPM, high-end topic like finance or insurance or real estate. So don't think because you're doing vlog and you think that that $10 is yours as well. No, yours is about $2, $2.65 or $2.68. Okay, so again, to say what I was saying earlier, your CPM is affected by variety of issues. The first main one is the topic that you talk about on your channel. If you are vlogging in Tanzania, of course, the country only has a low CPM, and secondly, it's a third world country location. And thirdly, the demography of Tanzania. Who watches the videos the most? Is it men? Is it women? And then they look at the age group. Is the age group 18 to 24 have money to that is at disposal at what do you call this available? I don't think so because most of 18-year-olds to 24-year-olds either are in varsity or graduating or they're sitting at home unemployed. Okay, versus if the videos are watched by people in their 40s, maybe up to about 65 or 55. Those people, of course, they've worked, they've saved money, they've got disposable income that they can purchase the things that they see running along our YouTube videos, the ads. So the more you live in an like a developing country like South Africa, Nigeria, Ghana, and Kenya, then the money also has an increment there because that means people in the mid 30s all the way to maybe 55 years old, these people work or maybe they are retired and they have money to spend when they see ads on our YouTube videos. That's what affects the CPM or cost per million, meaning how much advertisers are willing to pay YouTube to place ads in this country, particularly on this particular topic, right? So it plays a role. Demography plays a role. For example, in finance, if more men are watching the video with a finance topic on, that means the CPM goes up because men are known to always think about investment. They always think about making money. They're always thinking about getting a new gadget that is going to enhance their financial portfolio in the stock market, etc., and so on, versus women who probably are more like home oriented type of viewer who's only worried about the furniture in the house, groceries are bought, children's clothes are bought, etc., and so on. That is one where they play ads on what. Okay, let me put it this way: the ad that I see as a man may be different from the ad that a woman in the same house watching probably the same video. One is sitting in the other bedroom, the other one is sitting in the living room, and then ads are playing. I'll be seeing a different ad, she'll be seeing a different ad. That also plays a role in how much the CPM is going to affect. Same goes as well here in South Africa. The ad that I watch in Johannesburg or Gauteng is going to be different from somebody watching the same video but living, let's say, in Mpumalanga. In Mpumalanga, it's more going to be like your low paying ads. For me, who lives here in Gauteng, most of the ads that I'm going to be seeing will be about finances. Either it will be about a bank or insurance or something like that. While in Mpumalanga, probably they will show an ad about Boxer Superstore. But we're watching the same video in the same country, but different locations. I hope we understand each other there, my friends. The other factor is language. I did say this sometime earlier this week that the language you use on your YouTube videos also affects the weight of the CPM. If you are going to speak Zulu or you're going to speak your Vanag on your YouTube videos, then your CPM decreases because it means your videos are not going to reach English speaking people with disposable income in the first world countries. So the point that I'm trying to make here, when you create a YouTube video, your aim must be sitting here that I am making this video for Americans, for Canadians, for you, for British, for Australians, so basically meaning first world countries, and therefore speak English through and through your YouTube video. The more articulate as well you are, the better it is for you as well. I'm so sorry to tell you that. I'm so sorry to say, but English, speak it through and through because that enhances your CPM. And therefore, your RPM is also healthy and you make money on the platform. Are we understanding each other? Can I see some comments, guys? We'll get to the comment. Maybe I'm the one who's too focused here and I'm sweating bullets. May I please wipe myself? Oh, that's cool. I think I'm better now. What's next? Advertiser friendly content. I've already mentioned it earlier. Advertiser friendly content is so important because it affects your earnings. Remember, earlier on I talked about yellow icon, green icon, and red icon. So now let's talk about that. Basically, the red icon, it simply means that the content that you posted on YouTube, it is not content that YouTube approves of. It doesn't approve of it. For example, where you are showing a gun. Okay, sorry, YouTube, sorry, sorry. So you are showing a gun, and then you are demonstrating how this gun is used. The icon for the dollar icon is going to be red. If your yellow icon, if your dollar icon is yellow, that means your content is basically skating on thin ice. It's neither approved nor not approved. So that means the content you use words. For example, I use the gun sign. Maybe someday when this live is monetized, I may see a yellow icon because I showed the gun sign. Okay, that's not allowed. Whether that is a toy gun, that is why another thing showing your kids on YouTube and you like buying them guns, and then when you are vlogging, they're busy going, know that to sound, they're busy in the background. Or maybe you are a YouTuber and your husband was is watching a movie and we can literally hear the stuff in the movie and then there's usage of guns, then you will get the yellow icon. I'm sorry to tell you. That means the ads on that particular video are limited. That means sometimes they'll play ads, sometimes they're not going to play ads at all. Right? So you need to be careful when it comes to the content. Then you have the green icon. The green icon just simply means everything is good. Your CPM, you get it as is. Your 55%, you get it as is, and then everything is fine and dandy. Then there's a black icon. The dollar icon is black. That means you did not turn on monetization. So you need to go and turn on monetization. I to turn it green. All right. So the best way to see if your video is showing the green, the orange, or the red icon is to before you publish your video. As you upload your video, it must be on unlisted. Make sure the video is unlisted, because what happens when the video is uploaded, there's still some process that takes place in the background. That means the algorithm is busy looking for violations. The algorithm is making sure that there's nothing that is in violation of the advertiser friendly content. And then when it is done processing your video, then you will see the dollar icon, what color it is. Most of us content creators, we always crossing our fingers like, can it be green, please, 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 let it be green, let it be. Especially us who talk about true crime. Back in the day, true crime was getting a lot of yellow icons. True crime content creators, they complain. They're like, listen, if we're gonna talk about true crime, especially a certain murderer talks about, oh, I just used the word I'm not supposed to use here, but anyways, I am here to teach. So it's fine if this video get a yellow icon someday. I'm teaching. Then we said, well, how exactly are we supposed to talk in this particular content? So YouTube kind of like heard us, but there's still other words that we can't use, such as when a man forces himself on a woman. We can't use those words. We have to come with improvised word like arpist. Leto N podcast was the one that came up with the word arpist. I liked it. And I was like, I'm gonna follow this one, arpist. Some before I used to say the word that rhymes with ape, and then I'll still see a yellow icon. Then I remember that I am talking about human beings, and I liking them to an ape, so I will get a yellow icon for that. So some of my videos, they're quite riddled with yellow icons, but now since YouTube has kind of like became lenient, they're all green, except for one video, because I was talking about children who were, you know, so I have a yellow icon on that particular video because, of course, I'm talking about. So let's go on. Now that you know about these yellow icons, it's important as well that you understand that when you create a piece of content and post it on YouTube, put the video on unlisted as you upload it, and then see, because YouTube will tell you what's wrong with this video, and it's your decision to make what you do with that particular. You can actually delete it, nobody will ever see. Go back to your archive if you still have the raw footage, re-edit it again, and then remove what was the problem, because there YouTube will show you, here is the problem, it's right here. Maybe the timestamp is first 30 seconds. The first 30 seconds, probably you played popular music. You sometimes you find it's a very small thing that is easily solved. Maybe your first 30 seconds, that's why I say keep away from intros. YouTube is clamping down on intros with popular music, whether the popular music is improvised or not. Be careful, guys. Please be careful. Then, what other ways of making money on YouTube apart from Google AdSense? Now, you can make money on YouTube in variety of ways on YouTube, apart from ads. The first one is merchandise shelf. On YouTube, there's a merchandise shelf. It's merchandise written. I've seen people tell them t-shirts written self-appointed experts. I was like, that's actually a good one. I can sell those t-shirts as part of my merchandise and make extra money additional to the ads that I earn money from. And on the YouTube merch store or shelf, you can only add the 30 items, and you must have subscribers that are 10,000 and above. Then you are eligible for the merchandise shelf. The second way of making money on YouTube is through membership, channel membership. Now with channel membership, I have not turned on my channel membership on any of my channels, I think. No, I have not. So there it is where your communities that really, 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 really love you and really, really, really supports you and really, really want to see you succeed and make all this money, they come and join. There's a join button under your video. You will have the subscribe button, then you have the join button. I'm sorry, then you have the join button. The join button basically means join the community or the membership of the channel. Now, the YouTuber must have perks to offer the members when they go into your channel. Either the perks is before anyone else sees your next upload, your members see it first. Or the perks can be some badges whenever the people comment in your comment section of other videos. There will be some kind of a badge that shows that they are members of your channel. Sometimes people be like, why your comment has this certain icon? Then you are able to once again market your channel membership and say, no, that's because this individual is part of my channel membership. The other perks as well is going live and having like exclusive content that only your members get to see, not the general what do you call this community of your channel gets to see. And you charge a monthly fee to be a part of that membership. So now there are different tiers that you can also charge for. You can have the lower tier where you only give them newsletters about what's coming up on your channel or your life, whatever the case might be. And then the second tier is going to be maybe for members whom you post a video that's coming up next, and then they see it first. And then the next tier, you can call it a VIP tier, and maybe that's where you go live. People get to see your live behind the scenes, and you're able to talk, laugh while cooking, while doing whatever. Maybe get to celebrate their parties live and all that sort of stuff. And each tier, you can charge different monthly fee. We get that. That's channel membership. Then the supers. Now, with the supers, the two of them is when you go live, when you're live streaming, like I'm doing right now. As I'm live streaming in my main channel, I always get super stickers or super chats. Now, these are purchased on various prices. I think they start from like 35 rand or maybe $1 all the way to as much as you want to donate. So the super sticker, it also has a time limit, like a time frame. When it goes up, after they purchased it, everybody can see while you are live that, oh, this person has been super stickered. The super sticker goes up, stay there for a couple of seconds or minutes before it disappears, shows how much they purchased the super sticker. Then there's super thanks. A super thanks is basically a person buys a highlight, and then they will have a question. So instead of you reading the next comment and you see the super chat, you abandon the other person's comment and then prioritize the one with money. And then you get to respond to the question or comment. That is a super chat. Only when you are doing live stream. And then there is super thanks. Now, super thanks, it is embedded right below your YouTube video. The videos that people see, you will see a dollar sign right underneath the video that says thanks. Click on that and somebody can donate anything between 40 and 14 rand to whatever they want to donate to your channel. Or usually I would get $20. Like yesterday on my main channel, somebody, Cynthia R, by the way, she super thanked me $20. So now on your comment section, you can take that super thanks and pin it to show everybody that goes into your comment section that Cynthia R super thanked me $20. Okay. So sometimes I will get like multiple super thanks in one video. I remember at one point, I think I did share this with you. I made a lot of money out of super thanks. Out of super thanks alone, more than I made with my Google AdSense. That was in the beginning of my monetization. But I still make probably now around 1,000 rand, sometimes 4,000 rand super thanks. Why people? They appreciate the content that I create. If you create content that people appreciate, trust and believe me, they are going to super thank you without even asking them to super thank. But of course, with me, I do say towards the end of the video, thanking people that super thank my channel. And it must be genuine. And mine is always genuine because that's how I feel when they are super thanking the channel. So that's other ways of making additional money on YouTube. You find that you are making money with your channel pages, you are making money with your membership, you are making money with super thanks, making money with super chats and super stickers when you go live. And the last one is YouTube Premium. Now, I don't necessarily like YouTube Premiums because you don't get paid that much. Basically, what it means is people who subscribe to YouTube Premium so they don't see ads. When people with YouTube Premium, they don't see ads at all. All they do is they watch the video from the beginning to the end without being interrupted with ads. Unfortunately, that pool is shared across the world. So it all depends on the amount of views that you get of people that have subscribed to YouTube Premium. Sometimes, well, most of the time, the money is near nothing. I've seen my premium report before. I month on month, I would make something like maybe $53. Sometimes even less than that. I've seen $11 before of YouTube Premium. So that doesn't pay at all. I make more money from Google AdSense than I would with YouTube Premium. Nonetheless, it's still money, and that's another way of making money on YouTube, just in the platform alone. All right. Then YouTube Shorts also are monetized. If you are creating YouTube Shorts and you also create long form videos, the YouTube Shorts themselves are also monetized. That means you can make money from your YouTube Shorts. However, the money is next to nothing. They pay in cents so far. I've heard rumors that they are reviewing that to make it a little bit more significant. I'm not quite sure what significant mean. Maybe up to $1 for how many views, I don't know. So with shorts, you have to really compensate with views in order for you to see some serious money. So right now it's not paying that much, but let me tell you something. If with me, I get paid about $2.40, sometimes $2.10. When it adds onto my Google AdSense, it's good. I would say I'm not crying. I'm not crying. I do YouTube shorts, but I don't do many YouTube shorts. I would do like one or two or three in a week, depending on what I want people to see that particular week and so on. Okay. Let's see. I've already covered the niche part, and I think I've over explained the niche part. That niches pay differently on YouTube. The highest paying niche is finance and all of the stuff that I've already mentioned. The lowest end is your vlogs, entertainment, and fashion. Those are the lowest paying. Then the mid technology, automobile reviews, and things like that. Okay. Um, Lastly, the other way as well of making money on YouTube, where uh, brands. So now, subscribers are not important on YouTube. You don't get paid by subscribers, you get paid by views. That is why CPM and RPM is per thousand views. Also, your CPM, that 55%, don't think you're going to get the entire 55% if your audience do not watch videos from the beginning to the end. The 55% is for when people actually watch the ads as well. So if people are not going to watch the ads and they skip, they chip away from your 55%. I think that's another thing that people don't understand as well. That sometimes we're like, why my My CPM shows so much money, but my RPM does not match the 55% after YouTube taken is 45%. That's because your audience skip the ads. So if you're not going to ask your audience not to skip the ads, then you make the full 45%. I mean 55%, sorry. You make the full 55%. If people are skipping the ads, they chip away from your 55, and then it does not match. And then you wonder why they said I get 55%, this is not 55% of the CPM that I'm seeing on my channel. That's because you don't ask your audience to watch the ads. Ask them to watch the ads and explain why they should watch the ads. Sometimes, if you want to grow your channel or you want to buy equipment or whatever the case, will tell them that guys, I need to move out of this place. I'm living in a noisy place. I need to get an apartment somewhere where it's a little bit quieter so that it's going to give me a peace of mind to create the best content for you. The only way you can help me with that is by watching the ads. For me to get the best camera is for you to watch the ads. For me to get a microphone is for you to watch the ads. People always want to know why they should do this. But if people don't know why they should watch it, they would assume that, oh, you want to be rich through us. I've heard people ask me that or say that to me. Oh, you want to be rich through us. Yes, I want to be rich through you. That's why I have a YouTube channel, for crying out loud. But no, on a serious note, tell people why. Same goes with super thanks. Let people know why they should super thank you. You know, important. But with me, I don't say, I only thank people. But when you are grateful as well, people do super thank you. Cynthia enjoys and appreciates my content. And so, from the kindness of her heart, she then super thanks me with $20. Sometimes she would super thank me with $40. She would double that. And she's a constant super thanker on my channel. Every month, she would probably donate maybe 3 or 4 times, $20 each. And through that, of course, I make significant amount of money. Like I said, guys, I'm saving up for a different content that I want to start in 2025, but late 2025. I want to make as much money because it requires a lot of money for me to start that particular content. It's the love of my life content, guys. My first love, and I always wanted to do it. Just that it's expensive to pursue, and that money goes there. Same goes with my digital products. Same goes with all the other monies that I make. It goes into that bank account. I don't touch it until 2025, around August 2025, because I want to start everything in October of 2025. That is what I want to do. Okay. So yeah, like I said, your subscriber count, it plays a significant role only for brands and sponsors. A brand, when they see that your channel is growing or it at a certain number, then they approach you to collaborate with you. Then you can negotiate bigger amounts of money. Most of the time, people make significant amount of money outside of the YouTube channel, but they got the gig through the YouTube channel. Like I always say, you'll never know who's watching your videos. You'll never know who's watching your videos. It could be a social media marketing manager from a big conglomerate, and they look at your videos and like, this is definitely the person that we would like to work with, right? Simply because they see your subscriber count and they also see the amount of views that you get and the amount of engagement in the comment section, the like button, etc., and so on. So that's another way of making money outside of your YouTube channel, but because of your YouTube channel, you make money, right? So I think this is it that I've covered in the monetization as we are talking about YouTube monetization in tonight's live stream. So, but before I go, I know I've abandoned you guys in the comment section. Let's see what you got to say and answer some of your questions. If you do have questions, please come through. Let me know what do you want to hear. By the way, guys, there is a YouTube Africa Day celebration happening right now. I'm invited, but it's virtual. I think I'm gonna pass that one for tonight because I've been in virtual meetings the whole week this week. I'm a bit tired. Casey say happy Friday. Hi Casey. Yeah, I didn't know it was Friday. I honestly did not know it was Friday. You were laughing at me because I said I wasn't aware it's Friday today. I'm so happy now that it's Friday today. Casey says, let's get that money. Let's get the money. Oh my, see, I'm being a Gen Z once again. Oh, Political says good evening. What's up? What's up, man? T. Casey, you are laughing. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing, Casey? Political says I'm happy you are on 600 subscribers. This thing, I'm loving it. My hours as well are growing significantly. I'm almost at 1,500, y'all. When I started the live stream, I was at 1,034 hours. Man, I don't know why I was not. Oh gosh, there's no time to be regretful. Puluku says searchable content. Yes, create searchable content on your channel, and then you'll make a lot of money if you do that. Casey says, is it a good idea to have multiple accounts that are not monetized? Yeah, at some point they will, but make sure that they have different email address. You don't put all of them under one email address, please. Otherwise, you'll accidentally one day delete your channel and you go with all the channels that are even monetized. So yeah, you are allowed many. I think you are only allowed to have 5 YouTube channels under one cell phone number, but 20 YouTube channels under one email address. But do not, for the life of you, do not create multiple channels under one email address. But you are allowed to have multiple YouTube channels. This is my fourth channel already. My fourth channel. Puluku says, is it good to have 10 or more hashtags on your description? No, not in your description. There is a tag provision. There's 500 characters that it has. Finish all the 500 characters. That's my advice. Not in the description box. Because in the description box, YouTube might punish you for repetition and keyword stuffing. You will get into trouble for that. Johanna says, Dumelang. Hi, Joanne. Hi, Joanne. I just had a thought and it froze my mind. Laughing, the way you were stopping her from singing. Yes, she was like, I was like, no, in slow motion in my head. But she was adamant. She's like, no, I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put it. I'm like, no, don't. And then she actually walked to her. I don't know the device she was going to. I'm thinking, gosh, no, don't do it. And she's like, no, maybe I'll just sing it, just sing words. I was like, oh my gosh, I wish I could go through the screen and say, ma'am, no, no. I'm glad she didn't sing. That's what I'm glad about. Johanna says that there are music that have copyright, but the owner allows to be used. Yes, that, but you get a yellow icon for that. I know what you're saying. You will get a yellow icon for that music. It is that it does not negatively affect your channel, but when you are monetized, you get a yellow icon. That's basically it. And YouTube will give the message saying it's not a strike that affects. Yeah, that's true. But at monetization, it does. It does. God name was Betty K. What's up, friend? What's up, friend? Joanna said, hey, Betty. Woko all says, Yala Mensa, buy us serious. Hello, hello. We are always serious. Just Lucy Brown says, good evening, business partners. Good evening to you too. Lucy, how you doing? Missed you these days. Johanna says, this was very informative as always. Thank you, business partner. You are very much welcome. Thank you so much. I am African. What's up, bro? What's up, bro? Here again and happy to be here. Thank you and happy to see you here, my brother. Just Lucy says, I'm with you. Thank you. Great. Starting with Betty K says, I have to bounce YouTube meeting. Yeah, that's the same one that I have to go to. It's not a meeting, it's a party actually. Yeah, I'm supposed to be there as well, but This week, I'm just gonna focus here, and YouTube can wait. Honestly, they can't have me so many days in a row. Johanna says the passion on this topic. Oh, I do love this topic. I do. Anything about YouTube, man, I can talk about YouTube the whole day, all night, all year. Trust me, we are so lucky to have you transferring info for free. Soon it's going to be for a fee. Oh, did that rhyme? Noni, hi Noni, how are you doing? It's good to see you here. And then we have Joanna who's laughing. I'm somewhere you are not crying. I'm sure you're somewhere. You mean me? Man, I've been in front of you the whole time. And I have, oh gosh. You guys, you're getting way too much into my space. You're getting to know me way too well. Well, these are the only comments I see. I think this is a good indication to say, guys, let's see each other again tomorrow. I'm not sure what topic we're going to talk about. I would like you guys to contribute topics as well. Let me not be the only one that feeds you what I think is something that you ought to know. You are on the YouTube journey. You're the one who are going through some few maybe confusing twists and turns in your journey, because I am also going to have a masterclass, and there, of course, you're going to pay for this information that I am dishing here, because some of this information is going to be on the masterclass, and also a digital course as well that I'm busy scribbling. So ask away, so I can we can talk about these on the next live, which is tomorrow, of course. Today is episode 9. Well, technically, is episode 10, but because you know what happened. Oh my goodness, you know what happened. I forgot to say episode 1. How did I forget to put that? Episode 9. Now we are to. Oh yeah, I have to write a description. I was so rushing to get here. I didn't write a description, but anyways, I will deal with that after here. Guys, you are the best. I muchly love you. Muchly, what's that? I much love you. What? Okay, no, clearly my brain is fried, guys. Let's see each other tomorrow. Much love from me. Yeah, now I got it. Much love from me. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. Maybe I'll end up attending the YouTube virtual party. Ciao, guys.